Right, here's the walkthrough. I'm gonna play through the entire thing semi-slowly and then break it down. So here we go. Alright, so it's just a G blues scale, ascending, and then we have a pretty familiar descending sequence. Should be familiar by now because I use it a bunch. Because it sounds good, and it's once you get it down, it's pretty easy to play actually. So we start here on the 10th fret of the A string, and the first part would be 10, 13, 15, and then on the D string we have 11, 12, 15. So actually fits the hand pretty well if you use 1, 3, 4, 1, 2, 4, because look at the second finger here. And also the pinky, you don't need to move it at all. Alright? So then we do that in octaves. So we start here on the 12th fret of the G string and play 12, 15, 17, and then we have to move slightly. Well, we have to move 1 fret extra, so it doesn't fit as well as the other one, but it's not too bad. So the frets here would be 14, 15, 18. And then we end up here, the 3rd G, so but since we run out of strings here, we're gonna descend instead. So we go that far. So basically, I see this is the first part of the lick sequence thing. Then we have this one. Sorry, we have this one. So we got 5 notes, just going up. 15, 18, 20, 18, 15. And then we have 5 notes here as well, but we have a slightly different sequence. We have 18, 15, 20, 18, 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we repeat that on each string group. So we shift down to the 13th fret of the B string and play 13, 15, 18 and do the same thing. And then we have notes here would be 12, 15, 17. So do the same thing again, shift down 2 frets. And the actual frets we'll be playing here will be 10, 12, 15. So again, a 5-note sequence. This one, and then the frets here will be 10, 12, 15. So and then finally, so this one will be 8, 10, 12, and then back again. And then here we'll play 10, 8, 13, 10. So from the top here, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Practice-wise here, for myself, I find the hardest part for me is playing this ascending part, because it's just a straight up scale, 3 notes per string, but it's actually challenging to not screw up your picking. So, but you know, you might have more problems with this thing, so then you should work on that, right? And again, try to find a loop that you can do. And in this one here, you can actually go like this. So I'm just going up, playing the A string, the D string, the G string, and then back. And once that starts feeling good, you can add the next string. So right? So you're actually working your right hand going up and down the same way. And you also really get a good feel for the actual pattern you're gonna play. Besides that, you can use the regular thing with dividing the left hand into 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and just work on this, starting on the A string and going that far. So with 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, which is kind of weird, but it's well worth spending time on, because if it's hard for you, you probably should get that sorted out. And again, this sequence, you probably won't have that much trouble with that one. It's kind of basic if you're not totally new to guitar. And of course, I mean, getting it up to speed is another thing, but it's, the pattern itself isn't that hard. It's just going up and then down on the same string. This might be more difficult, where you have some more skipping around with the 3 fingers. So just take this one and the 5-note one and go through the entire, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, like this. 1, 2, 4. 1, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, and do that over the entire neck. That will get you really used to this type of sequence. And you might, when you get used to that, you can actually start making your own licks pretty easily once you start getting the actual sequence down. Yeah, besides that, just take it slow, don't rush it. Really work on that slow but quick method. Remember that whenever you practice something slowly, you make sure to move quickly from note to note. So the opposite of that would be slowing everything down, like you slow down a movie where it's like everything is really sluggish. You want to more like a stop motion picture, where you go from this note and then all of a sudden you're at this note, this note, this note. Because you'll get a much better tone and your synchronization will improve a lot when you work on that. So try to get into the habit of always, when practicing something slowly, make sure that you move as quickly as possible between each note. So hope you like this one, and thanks again for your support. Tell your friends, and see you in the next one. Bye.